right, here we are at 5:21 on your Wednesday, taking a look outside here. Yes, we understand June gloom will be sticking around here. When you look at other parts of the country right now, we are still very cool. I know Portland's in the low 90s, Seattle in the upper 80s, so we're like 20, 25 degrees cooler than our friends to the Pacific Northwest.
We're just being generous. We did just run a story about how San Diegans are one of the top generous cities. We're
Except
just giving
we never
some
got
love.
any of our warm-up. Our warm-up, you know, it was like nothing. And so we're still kind of waiting for our warmer temperatures.
Yeah.
But there are some models that seem to point toward the end of next week as being a warmer stretch on hand. Time now 5:22. It's a cloudy start to our morning. It's a cooler than normal day that we're expecting as far as our afternoon highs go. Next 12 hours shows that those clouds are going to break apart, very similar to yesterday. We'll have that marine layer on hand. Again, many of these models do favor those clouds breaking apart as early as 9 a.m. We are not as optimistic. It will more likely be noon and 1 p.m. that we see those clouds start to break apart, especially depending on where you are. So this favors the coastline, San Diego itself. However, the coastline is going to be last in line to see that sunshine. It's going to be an east to west pullback of those clouds. So by the afternoon, 3 p.m., we're going for temperatures in the mid-60s. We're at least staying dry today. There's just a few showers that are mainly up toward North County right now, and those are breaking apart pretty quickly. The max we could see is a mist to a drizzle. In some spots, maybe a couple 100ths of an inch, but slim opportunity for that. Here's the trough of low pressure that has kept us cool over the last couple days, kept that marine layer in shape. It's going to start to move up to the north, and specifically that northeast, and then we'll see this trough of low pressure start to sink in, this next trough of low pressure. So in the in-between, between now and Friday, we're going to start to actually see the influence of this ridge of high pressure. You can see how across Southern California we get that darker orange shade. That's going to give us some warmer temperatures between today and our upcoming Friday. And then as we head into Saturday, this trough is really going to be the dominant weather feature that'll cool our temperatures down all the way through Saturday, Sunday. Behind that, it seems like we're going to get the influence of either this ridge of high pressure building behind it or this ridge. So we're situated for a warm up into next week. But again, that's going to take some time to get to us. Deep marine layer could bring some showers this morning. Minor bump in temperatures between now and our upcoming Friday. Only really noticeable inland and across the mountains and deserts. Coastline doesn't see all that much of a change. Another low rise over the weekend. That's going to be the cooling trend that we have on hand. So forecast highs look like this for today. A couple more 70s in play than what we saw yesterday. High of 71 in Ramona, 71 in El Cajon, 66 in Alpine, 69 in Escondido, and 68 in Carlsbad. And then here's that 8 day. So between now and Saturday, Saturday being the cloudiest day of the next 8 days, we're going to have those temperatures cooling down. And then early next week, we start to see that climb again, where we'll be back in the low 70s inland. We'll start to see our coastline warm up to the upper 60s going into the middle of next week. So it is a welcome sight to start to see that warm up. But again, we never really know how long these trends last, because as we get beyond 8 days, well, that's when these models start to disagree quite a bit in what we could see beyond 8, 10, 12 days in the future. Mountains and deserts, pretty similar forecast out there. A couple low 70s by the middle of next week. Pretty much upper 80s and low 90s out there across your deserts. Back to you.